So here's a fun fact on how to tell if somebody has broken their nose sometime in their life. The trick is to see if their nose is just a little crooked. That'll give you a pretty good indication if they got punched in the face or maybe fell down a flight of stairs, and you can kind of think about that if you just want a funny image. I don't know, people getting hurt sometimes can be quite funny. Don't judge me. You've laughed at people fall too. Beer, 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 beer. Hello everybody, welcome back to me, Brewski, from the Brewski Review. And today the beer that I have for you guys is by the Cameron's Brewing Company out in Oakville, Ontario, if I'm not mistaken. I'm like 99% sure they're out of Oakville. Yes, they are out of Oakville, Ontario. This is their Crooked Nose Stout. On the front you have a depiction of what would be a Viking pirate, because he has an eye patch, and also a horned helmet. Also, fun facts, Vikings did not wear horned helmets. That was created, I think in the 1800s or something like that. I don't remember. I've been watching the show Vikings a little bit. This has nothing to do with why I'm doing this beer. It's just a little fun fact. But yes, Crooked Nose Stout from Cameron's Brewing Company. Brewing. There we go. 5.1% alcohols by volume, 45 IBUs. What kind of stout is it? I'm pretty sure it's a coffee stout, if I'm not mistaken. Or at least that's what Untapped's showing it as, the sub-style per se. But let's crack this bad boy open. Yellow can, ABV, IBU, all on the can. Is it going to explode? Please don't explode. I don't think you will, but nope, just in case. Didn't want it, exploding all over the laptop, because that's never fun. Fixed gear pint glass here because, well, this is the one I'm using today. Let's pour it up and see what we got. Obviously going to be coming out dark because it is a stout. That's about half the beer or so there. And looking at it, yeah, fairly dark. Not overly jet black, but dark enough. I got a lot of lights going on, boom, boom, and boom right in front of me, so I get a little bit more light color out of it. Beautiful medium brown head on top, looking pretty damn good. Up to the light, black, little brown, but a solid looking stout. Let's check the nose. On the smell, big roast. Beautiful roasted malts going on in here. Moving into like a medium to dark roast coffee, I want to say. Biscuits for days, a little more, just a touch of molasses, not as sweet, definitely more roasty rather than sweet. Hints of dark chocolate as well. Let's give it a little swirl. Let's pick up some more notes. Almost like a berry note coming off of this. Just ever so slightly, like a little fruity berry. Maybe I'm playing tricks on myself, but something there. Yeah, biscuits, roast, coffee, medium dark roast, coffee, dark chocolates, a little berry. I don't know why. I don't think there's any berries going on in here, to be completely honest, but a bit of like a sweet berry note, a little molasses, biscuity, solid stuff all around. Let's dive in. On the flavor, not as bold and robust as I thought it was going to be completely honest. A little bit more, light, easy going kind of stout compared to the nose and compared to other stouts too. Not bad. Nice roast to it as well, but definitely more of that roastiness coming in the later portion rather than up front. Then again, that was only one sip, and if we all judge a beer by the initial sip, you're really not doing it right. So with that said, guys, cheers everybody. Let's keep on drinking. Second sip, same sort of thing. In the beginning, it's almost like there's not a lot there in the beginning, funny enough, and then it sort of starts to build on itself with the flavor intensity. But big roast, more of like what is it? Yeah, just like general roastiness, coffee-esque. Yeah, right up front, very. There's no real defined taste. It's just roast. Like if you open up a bag of like roasted malt, you're gonna know exactly what I'm talking about. It smells exactly like roasted malt, just roast. Hints of coffee in there. Well, not hints, more than hints of coffee, but the flavor does build more as the sip moves on. But the initial blast, not much. A very clean beginning, and then rolling into that, medium to dark roast coffee, dark chocolates on the back end, roast going on. A little bit of like a coffee biscuit, but just think dark black coffee, a flavored biscuit. No real biscuitiness, no real sweetness to it. Just roasting all that good jazz, but not in a huge intensity. There's a lot of other stouts out there that have a bigger punch. This is a little bit more easygoing, and actually, I can appreciate that. For reasons being, maybe you're not looking for a big, big flavor blast of roasted coffee or crazy sweet chocolates by any means. Definitely not sweet like a milk stout or a chocolate stout, because it is, I guess, coffee stout or regular stout indeed, but pretty damn good flavor. Not heavy, not a heavy beer when it sits in the stomach. Nice full bodied though. But even the mouthfeel, not super thick. A little bit more airy on the mouthfeel as far as stouts go, which again I can really appreciate, because sometimes you don't really want to be weighted down per se with a heavy stout, especially maybe after a big meal. Definitely not looking for that extra weight from a stout or a porter. This goes down absolutely smooth. Really do enjoy this. See what I have to say. Crooked Nose Stout. Boom. Cameron's Brewing. Like I said, 5.1% ABV, 45 IBUs, both labeled on the very yellow and brown can. Description. Rejoice, beer drinker. Crooked Nose Stout has once again emerged from the mist. A rich black body and tanned, fluffy head with the presence of roasted barley and deep cacao flavors. Enjoy equally well in a glass or drinking horn in the tenacious style of a warrior. A drinking horn is definitely what I need. I do have a $50 Amazon gift card, and I may treat myself, because that's a great thing. Hops that are used, we got a hop list. East Kent Golden. It's showing one. I would assume maybe more, but at least they're showing one, which I really do appreciate. EKG, a solid hop indeed for these more old world styles kind of thing, so I really do like that, and a nice hop indeed. Contains barley, wheat, and oats. Return for refund, blah blah blah. On the bottom, anything else? No canned on date, no best before. Oh wait, no, I lied. I found it here. Canned on MO220. I think M would be what, December? M, because if I remember correctly, they skipped K. So M is 11, so November 2nd, 2020. So right now we're sitting at February 19th, so a little older, but still solid pint. Damn, that's a really good beer. Holy shit. If you're a big fan of stouts, a solid stout indeed. Not crazily, heavy or in your face like some other stouts, but if you're looking for, a lighter night, weight-wise, yeah, I'd say, damn, it's good. And especially for even for people who want to venture into stouts but are, worried about which ones to get, because stouts can be quite, boisterous and bold. I would probably give them a crack at this, because it's not overly heavy. Flavors are bold and forward, but without being too flavor blasting? Is that a good way to put it? I don't know. We're going to go with that though. Website, cameronsbrewing.com. You go to the beer section. This is under seasonal, and you will find a Crooked Nose Stout. About has the same exact description as the can, showing again the hops that are used, East Kent Golding, 45 IBUs and 5.1% ABV. That's pretty much all there is right here. And then you got awards, and no awards list for this one, but I would say it is a solid beer nonetheless. Over on Untapped, Crooked Nose has been given a 3.66 bottle caps out of 5. That's out of 517 ratings. Anybody say anything interesting about this beer? Not that I see. Actually, this guy says, as far as stouts go, not too bad. Not really a stout guy, but enjoyed a Guinness on occasion. This coffee stout has a decent flavor and a heavy body. Nice. This guy, see, like he said, ain't too bad. Not really a stout guy, but can appreciate it. See, goes to show you that even if you're not a stout person, you can still enjoy this. As for the price, I got this in a seasonal pack that they did for Christmas. I don't know the pricing on that because it's all, I would assume, more or less all sold out. But it is available on the Cameron's Brewing website for pickup or for pickup or shipping for Ontario residents only. Sorry to say, and it only comes in a 24 pack. So a 2-4 will run you $62.64. Actually, I don't think that's actually a bad price. Pretty good for a 2-4 of some stouty brews. Solid stuff all around. Would get my butt, but then again, I don't drink that many stouts. So, personally, I can't justify buying a 2-4, but that's just because I don't drink stouts that often, or at least that many in succession per se. But still, you know what? If you're a big fan of stouts and you want something that's easygoing, not gonna blow out your palate and not be super crazy high in ABV, 5.1%. Totally sessionable. If you're a sucker for stouts, you're gonna like this one. So with that said, guys, cheers on the final sip. Let's get ready to ratings and wrap this thing up. Cameron's Crooked Nose Stout. Pretty damn good, not gonna lie. It's a solid stout. It's not crazy high in ABVs, not super intense on any particular flavor. Definitely more on that coffee side of things. So if you're not a big fan of sweet stouts, this is right up your alley. If you're more a fan of those chocolatey, milk, oatmeal, sweeter style stouts, might not be your thing. But if you love roast and everything's roasty and coffee and dark chocolatiness, I would say this is pretty solid beer. You should stock up in your fridge. Overall, Cameron's Crooked Nose gets a solid 7.9 out of 10 for me. A fantastic stout, definitely delicious, not overbearing. I do enjoy it quite a bit. As for presentation, again, can design pretty cool, very simple but yet really eye-catching. Nice Viking-esque Viking pirate per se. Simple and sweet. ABV, IBU listed, and a detailed list of the hop that is used. Nice description as well. And then you get the package on date. Clearly labeled. Can't go wrong there. Website looks great. Same information as on the can. Would like to see a little bit more. Maybe like some food pairings or something like that. But that's just me getting a little bit nitpicky. Overall presentation gets a solid 8.5 out of 10 for me. Before I leave you guys, if you have any comments, questions, or beers you want to review in the future, you can leave all of that information down in the comment box below. If you want to go ahead and like this video or subscribe to me, Mate Brewski, it would greatly appreciate it as well. And with all that said, that's going to do it for me, Mate Brewski. Like I say, crack a beer and enjoy. Cheers. I've never broken my nose, so mine's not crooked. But I should probably knock on wood so it doesn't happen. Cheers.